you something, Mom? Coffee, tea, anything?
Oh, no, darling. Thank you.
I'm sorry I can't offer you anything more, but I'm not very good at domestic things, although I am improving.
Are you upset over your separation from Paige?
Do I look upset?
In time, you'll see that it was for the best.
Is that why you dropped by, Mom, to talk about Paige?
No, not at all. I came to tell you some rather bittersweet news. Justin Marshall came to me yesterday with a recording of your father's last words.
What?
Shortly before he died, Alex called his secretary into his hospital room. From what we can gather, he was going to change his will to make you the sole heir of World Oil.
He said all that to Ashley.
She carries a miniature tape recorder with her for taking dictation. She was recording their conversation when Alex told her that he wanted to see Stryker. He said that he was going to change his will now that he had a son.
Why are you telling me this?
Don't you see? That will was never executed. Alex's former will is left standing, and World Oil is divided evenly among you, me, and Ryan Connor.
So?
That's not what Alex wanted.
Look, Mom!
I don't think Ryan is the person to run the company.
Well, it seems to me that Ryan Connor is the only person who can run the company at this point.
He is not the person he would have everyone believe he is.
Look, setting aside the fact that Ryan is an excellent businessman and completely capable of running World Oil, I happen to think he's a very nice guy.
He's only out for himself.
I think I see what it is you're after now.
I need your help.
Do you?
We must take World Oil away from Ryan Connor.
What are you going to do if those guys show up? They were armed.
Joe, they got what they want. They're not going to come back here.
Look, both you and I can identify them to the police. Now, as long as we're still around, they stand to lose that money.
They're probably out of town by now. Maybe even out of the country.
We can't count on that. I still got a bullet wound as a little reminder of the last get-together we had.
And why did you come back here if you're afraid they might come back?
It's the only lead I got.
What are you going to do if they don't come back? Joe, you can't go looking for them yourself. Someone will see you and they'll turn you in. You need me.
All right, I need you. Does that make you feel any better?
Are you hungry?
Yeah, a little.
Me too. I was so upset this morning I couldn't eat a thing. Hey, listen, why don't I go to that diner, the one you took me to? They had good hamburgers. Would you eat a hamburger if I got you one?
Sure.
Okay. I'll be back. You know, it's not so bad to need someone.
I'm sorry to be the one to disappoint you, but I have no intention of helping you dump Ryan Connor from World Oil.
You don't understand the situation.
Oh, I understand the situation perfectly. This is another one of your little schemes to gain control. Well, you're going to have to do that without my help.
You don't know what you're saying.
I do know that Ryan Connor has every right to be head of World Oil.
I was right about Paige, and I'm right about Ryan.
Look, I don't want to talk about this anymore. You know, you're as much the reason I went to jail as Paige is.
Don't say that.
It's true.
I did everything I could to keep you from going to prison.
You did everything but be honest. You know, Mom, I'm beginning to wonder if you know how to be honest at all.
You're talking to your mother, Dennis.
I know exactly who I'm talking to. The woman who tried to run my life for the past 25 years.
I've done more for you than anyone else on this earth.
Is that a fact? Would you like me to list some of the wonderful things you've done for me? First, you bring me into this wonderful world, and then you decide not to tell me who my real father is.
Well, it would have been wrong for the society we lived in.
Oh, yes, and society is very important to you, isn't it? It's so important that you took me away from my own father, because he didn't approve of your society. And then there were all my friends in Bay City. They had to come right from the right families. Jamie, Cecile, they all had to have the right credentials, didn't they?
Cecile would have made you a wonderful wife.
It didn't matter that she was in love with someone else, did it? You had to go and ruin that for her. Oh, and then there was Dawn, right here in Houston.
She was a silly, vapid little girl.
It was unimportant that I happened to love her? And then you had to enlist Paige's help in separating us.
I admit that was a mistake.
Yes, what you didn't count on was Paige and me falling in love.
I refuse to believe that you could ever love a tramp like Paige.
You know, Mom, that's your whole problem. You believe what you want to believe. You know, if you had your way, you'd go right on treating me like a little boy.
Are you finished?
Well, I could go on. The list is longer.
I'll tell you why I've treated you as a little boy. Because you've never stopped acting like one. You live in a world of make-believe. Witness your feeling for Elliot, the father you say I took you away from. Elliot left both of us, Dennis, when you were 10 and loved you so much that he didn't bother to show up again for 15 years.
But I don't want to hear any more of this.
No, of course you don't, darling. You want to go on dreaming and blaming me for everything that goes wrong in your life. You condemn me for marrying Elliot when I was pregnant with you. It was 1955, Dennis. No one had a child out of wedlock in those days. You would have lived your life in shame.
Yes, but it would have been an honest shame, Mom.
Oh, wake up, Dennis. There is no such thing as honest shame.
Oh.
I did what I had to do to save you from a life of disgrace.
That's right. Mom always knows what's best, doesn't she?
I'm realistic. I trust my feelings.
And look what it's gotten me so far.
Love, social standing, financial security. My feelings have gotten you a great deal.
Yes, I'll be sure and point that out to all of my fellow inmates.
Oh, you do that, Dennis. You tell those poor, underprivileged boys how your mother ruined your life. How she loved you, protected you, made you one of the richest men in the world. And you hate her for it.
Where's the food?
I didn't get it, Joe.
What do you mean you didn't get it?
The diner.
What about the diner?
I was pulling into the parking lot, and I remembered. And the men who took that money, one of them works at the diner.
What, did you see him?
No, but now I remember why he looked so familiar when he showed up here. The one they called Gus. I saw him working in the kitchen that night that you and I went to the diner. I caught a glimpse of him when we went around the back, to park.
Well, why didn't you tell me this before?
Because I didn't remember till I just went over there. I only saw him for a second.
Well, now, did you just see him today?
No, I don't know. He might have been there, but I was afraid to go in. I thought he might recognize me. Well, what are we going to do, Joe?
We're going to get our money. That's what we're going to do.